Hello, I am Dr. Lilhan, and today I'm going to be making Mocha Macaroons using the base recipe from Wood and Spoon, thewoodandspoon.com, and then I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to use leftover ganache from my chocolate eclair recipe yesterday. I'm going to use this to fill my macaroons, and then I'm using the egg whites that were left over from yesterday. So I'm going to age these. They need to age about 24 hours in the refrigerator, and it makes the egg whites a little bit better for macaroons. So I'm going to use these from yesterday as well. Alright, so I'm going to hang out for a little bit and just start measuring my ingredients. Well, see if anyone wants to hang out and stop by the stream. Hi, Sir Newt. Oh, that's a fancy emote. That is the best emote. That is the fanciest of emotes. Alright. First thing I'm going to do is measure my 120 grams of sugar. So one of the things I do with these recipes that this recipe doesn't say to do, but I do, is I grind up my sugar. So I need 120 grams of white sugar. So 40, which is about a half cup. So that's 120 grams of white sugar. Hello to the people coming into the chat. I'm making macaroons, just using up leftover ingredients from my eclairs that I baked yesterday. So, to start with, I gotta prep my sugar. The thing about macaroons is you want everything to go in as easily as possible. So I'm gonna add this sugar to my egg whites. So I wanna grind it up into a super fine sugar. You could just buy super fine sugar, and then you wouldn't have to use a food processor, but I'm just using regular super cheap sugar. Hey Leo, how are you doing today? Alright, I'm gonna see how noisy this is. I hope it's not too noisy. If it is, tell me and I will mute my microphone. So I'm just going to grind up my sugar real fast. Alright, tell me how loud it is. Mute. He's got his headphones. He'll put them on. Alright, tell me how loud. Is that the worst noise ever? Oh, spend some time working out. Cyber organized crime. Oh no. Are you the organized crime though? Because I feel like you might, might not want to warn people if it's you. Was it too loud?
It's pretty loud, but it's okay.
Alright, I'm going to grind it a little bit more. I want to make the sugar super fine. I'm going to put it down low. Oh, CRB night. Everyone, it's not bad food, it's good food. I'm just going to lower this down so it doesn't make the horrible noise. I am grinding up my sugar. Entertain people, Newt. Entertain people.
Let me hear what this one sounds like.
Yeah, see if it sounds better. Just
Go.
streamer hides. Streamer hide. All right.
It's really not any better.
It's not any better. So all I'm doing is I'm making a super fine sugar so that it'll go into the egg whites better. So I don't know if you can appreciate it, but it's slightly finer. Maybe just buy the more expensive sugar. Do I do the organized cybercrime? No, Leo, I would do the unorganized cybercrime. I'm not one for organization. Oh, we got Newt in the background.
Disorganized cybercrime.
Did you take a little bit to get that one?
No.
No. He's hanging out. If I were to do cybercrime, it would be unorganized. That's just the way I roll. I don't know if you can tell from my kitchen. Organization, maybe not my strong suit. Alright, so I am making French macaroons. They are finicky. I'm going to do 144 grams of almond flour. So, while I weigh it out, you can dance over there or juggle.
Dancing for the people. I don't know why entertainment's necessary, though.
Yeah, now that the internet exists, crime doesn't need to be so organized. Leo's caught me. It's me.
Weighing out flour is the entertainment. Oh, that's a brilliant idea, Ebsir. I think we should do that too. We'll have randomly generated macaroons.
Oh
right?
No! Oh, that's not gonna end up.
Thanks,
Leo. That's not gonna go over well. Macaroons are very finicky. If you get the ratio off, they just give up on life and don't get made.
Very nice, very nice.
Yes. Bunger. 144. I'm at 143. Oh man, you guys, I'm not even this careful in the lab. I should be. I should be more careful in the lab.
Oh, yeah.
5 people talking if your account is 2. No, I don't. I've got a few slow frames, but he is so okay. I mean, I had to lower the camera, so I have books behind it to tilt the camera down because I'm so short. It's not his fault in this one instance. Most of the time, it's his fault for being ridiculously tall. You know, if we ever divorce, it's going to be because we have different frames of reference. You just couldn't fit in mine.
I don't know, I mean...
So what I'm doing is I am sifting the almond flour. The only reason I'm doing that is because these macaroons are super finicky and you want everything to go in to the sugar. So if you have some hard or thick almond, it just won't work out as well. So I am sifting my almond flour. It's not very exciting. Does this trick work if you're allergic to almonds too? It does not. But if you are allergic to almonds, there are alternative flours. I just don't think there's any that make decent macaroons because you kind of need like the protein and oils from the almond flour in order to get them to work properly.
Now, I'm going to ask a question, and I'm only asking the question because I know chat wants to know the answer. I already know the answer to this question. I'm asking for chat's benefit. What does sifting really do?
Sifting gets it all nice and light and fluffy. Oh, it thinks I hit my step goal. Confusing my watch.
Good old fitness watches.
You get the leftovers. So these are like the big granules of almond that were too large to go through this. So you don't want these in your macaroons, but mostly you want everything to be loose and fluffy. So then when you mix it together, you don't have to use a lot of force to get everything mixed in and heterogeneous. Well, I don't want it heterogeneous. I want it homogeneous. Right now it's heterogeneous, right? Because it's all separate. But I'm going to combine it all into one big homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous.
Homogeneous. Such a beautiful word.
It is a beautiful name. It's harmonious.
Harmonious.
Homogeneous. Homogeneous. Alright, so now powdered sugar. So I do exact same 1-to-1 ratio almond flour to powdered sugar. So I'm going for 144 grams of powdered sugar. I'm gonna get some of my almond flour off of my scoop. I guess I could angle this slightly. I have it angled towards the pantry. You don't need to see my disorganized crime.
I can try to angle it.
Okay.
You keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks.
Okay, when I break stream in a second, guys,
Here's a sifting fact, you guys.
It'll be not my fault.
Mashed potatoes is sifted in this fine dining. Ebsir, if it's a fine dining restaurant.
Maybe like this.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks good.
Okay.
Are you suggesting fine dining restaurants would use instant mashed potato, like powdered mashed potato? Because if so, I feel betrayed. Yay! Look at me. It's like I know the molecular weight of sugar. Just, you know. I got it like exactly. It's pretty good. Whenever I am in lab and I'm measuring out different compounds, the molecular weight always gets me because some compounds are super fluffy, and then you get your molecular weights off, and one item will look like you added nothing, and one will look like you added a ton.
Hey, Austin. Hey, how's it going, Austin? Welcome in. How are you doing tonight?
Doing anything fun?
Austin, I was telling my wife about Oxygen Not Included because you were playing it today on stream, and I thought it would be a game that she would love. I don't know. We're gonna consider picking it up.
Fancy potatoes. Testing mics. We tested our mics. Oh, sometimes when you guys are complaining about like knocking in the kitchen, this is what I'm doing. Behind Newt.
Does she like colony building sims? I mean,
depends on the colony.
Right. I would say like not necessarily specifically that genre.
I like Age of Empires, but then when Age of Empires 3 came out with the colony expansions, I did not like it as much as the original and the second.
It is very complex, but I feel like that's a plus.
I love Civilization.
Yeah, I think that's a plus in this case.
I actually even like the space opera version of Civilization that came out a few years ago. Alright, so now I'm going to add in some espresso granules just because I can. I like espresso.
Ooh.
Make sure it's espresso granules if you're making this, not coffee. It's got to be instant. Let's make some nice teaspoon. I don't know if I want. All right, we're going big. We're gonna do what the recipe says, at least for that. A lot of fluid dynamics with air and water. True. I did not enjoy hydrodynamics. I will tell you that. Although I do have a publication in hydrodynamics.
Ooh.
Yes.
Just fancy doctor things.
Just doctor things. My publication in hydrodynamic properties. Yes. But I don't like hydrodynamics. Just like I don't like chemistry, even though majority of my publications are in chemistry. Alright. So I'm going to mix this up. It's just almond flour, sugar, espresso. And then I am going to beat my egg whites, and I'm actually almost going to be done. Wait, it's Christmas? CRB and I agree, it's Christmas. Newt, what are they talking about? You want to really pre-mix everything. So because I sifted it all, it's all nice and fluffy and like single particles. I do. Are you mocking me? I'm standing right here.
What? No. No.
The audacity.
I think you're fancy. There's no mockery involved. You're the fanciest person in the world.
The audacity.
You're a very, very finely educated individual. I didn't intend any mocking, Chad. I didn't. Not a single one. I only have the highest of respect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that completely.
I do have a publication in hydrodynamics, though.
It felt like a... okay.
You don't have to show... Leo, this is a Leo-safe environment. Sir Newt did intend to not mock you. You can feel free to talk about whatever you are into.
Well, to explain what CRB and Leo is talking about would be bringing up the Pokemon incident.
Oh, we do not speak of the Pokemon incident.
I don't think we want to bring up the Pokemon incident here, so I will not.
All right. Okay.
I know, I just said I didn't intend mocking Ebster, like literally 5 seconds ago. Now, would I lie? I don't think I would lie. I don't think so.
I think you would. All right, I'm gonna, right before I make these egg whites, I'm gonna turn on my oven to 325. Nope, don't beep at me. All right.
Starting up the oven.
Starting up the oven. The incident. I know, it reminds me kind of like the Artemis Fowl books that are like the Opal incident. It's
the Pokemon incident.
The Pokemon incident.
Oh, man.
Alright, guys, I am going to mix this up. If it gets too noisy, I will turn off the microphone and make Newt stand here and juggle until the egg whites are ready.
Do it for like 2 seconds.
All right.
I'll tell you what it sounds
Alright,
like.
so
Jack can tell you too.
I'll either be talking to you while this is running, or I'll be silenced and Newt will be juggling. Either way, it's going to be a fun time. Alright, you ready? Tell me how loud it is. It's pretty loud. It's pretty loud. Okay, so when it's getting frothy like this is when you want to add in your pre-ground sugar. If it is annoying noise, you can let me know, and I will just make Newt juggle while it's running. Actually, I'm just gonna do that. Newt, come juggle. Come juggle. Come juggle. I'm just gonna mute it, so I will have you standing here and juggling. You were so scared for my hands.
Wait, did you actually mute it?
No, I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute it.
So they can hear what we're saying right now?
They can hear us.
They can hear every word?
Every word we're saying.
Ah, dang.
You're too tall for the scene.
I mean, I'm pretty sure a muted stream with the whisker is pretty entertaining.
All right.
Don't know that we need balls juggling in the background.
All right, guys. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna slowly add my pre-ground sugar, and you should see the egg whites are gonna start to get nice and smooth and glossy. Yeah, actually, so it's looking down from above, so it looks like my hands are closer than they are. But here we go. I'm gonna mute it for a little bit. I will see you on the other side. guys, who knew our microphone was off? Oh man, we were telling you like the best story ever. So
Wow,
it's just
muted
so
the whole
sad.
time.
Muted
Oh,
the whole
no.
time. Oh, that just ruins everything. Alright, so this is my egg whites. You can see that they're nice and stiff. They make a peak. It doesn't drip. I could turn this upside down. It wouldn't fall out. I mean, I can do that. Woo! Woo! Exciting magic!
I mean, I was actually like thinking, don't hold that upside down. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Newt doesn't know. Don't listen to Newt. What's he know? I have made a non-Newtonian fluid. Over your head for what? No, it's a non-Newtonian fluid. It will fall on my head if I hold it upside down for a minute. We just went over this, Ebsir.
Yeah, I'm serious. It's a non-Newtonian fluid. Come on.
Come on.
What?
We're talking about hydrodynamics and stuff.
It's like you haven't even read Lil Hand's publication
Yeah,
or something.
gosh. Guys, I feel like no one reads my publications. I get an email notification every time the ones that are that are on ResearchGate get read. It's not very often. I will tell you that. All right. It's almost like publications aren't thrilling. Would you care to demo? Ebsir, I feel like you might be messing with me. And you just want me to knock an entire thing of egg whites on my head.
Nah, Ebsir would never do that.
Do you think? I feel like he might.
No.
I think that he might be trying to do that to me. Alright, so I'm going to scrape all of my egg whites, even this, which... Oh, over there.
Do you want to talk about the difference between non-Newtonian and non-Euclidean?
Oh, are we talking geometry now?
Austin mentioned non-Euclidean.
Non-Newtonian. Ebsir is the most sincere. I mean, it's in his name, Ebsir. Sincere.
I mean, I don't know the difference. I'm asking the doctor.
Well, from what I remember of Euclidean, it is a type of mathematics. I don't think it has to do with physics, but it might. I don't know 100% on that. It is Greek, and the Greeks did discover things before Newton. Newton just kind of, put it into words. But there are also a bunch of other people at the same time discovering. CRP vouches. Yeah, Ebs is pretty cool. Oh, but it will fall on his head. I mean, eventually. Eventually, all of these egg whites that I had to age for 24 hours will fall out and get all over Newt's hair. And then I'll have to trim his hair with egg all over it. And he'll have egg all over his face. So what I'm doing, and the reason why you sift it, is so that this process is easier. I'm mixing. Bald Newt. Ebs, yeah, I trimmed Newt's hair. I'm going to trim it soon. I usually don't go for bald. So, mixy. This is called folding, if you ever read a baking thing. I'm folding the egg whites in. I could add food dye at this point if you want to get the nice pretty colors, but I'm going to go with like a natural yellow-brown. So how are you guys doing on this fine Tuesday? I think the U.S. and Canada had Monday off.
The ultimate Tuesday to end all Tuesdays.
I know, it's the Tuesday. 2022-02-22.
That's right.
Or if you're American, 02-22-2022. Or if you're feeling like you want to put your days first, 22/02/2022.
Yeah, which is palindrome?
Palindrome. Like Taco Cat.
Yeah, like Taco Cat.
Alright, this is the hardest part of making a macaroon, is getting the consistency right. So, I'll put it under the camera so you can see. If you read all the blogs, they say, make it flow, hang on, make it flow like lava. But they don't tell you what type of lava. And as you may know, there's a lot of types of lava. I mean, are we talking Hawaiian slow-moving lava? Are we talking a fast, high-temperature lava? I'm going to need to know what degree Kelvin my lava is. You know, is this like a granite-based lava? Or is this a lower melting temperature lava? I don't know. It just says lava. It's almost as though these baking recipes weren't written by people who think about lava.
Guys, I'm reading directly from it. It says the batter should flow very slowly like lava.
Is this a lava? So you have to work some of the air out. So you push it up against the edge of your bowl, and then you scoop it again. Basically, this is definitely too much air. You want it where you move your thing through it, and it like self-heals, basically. And it smells like very good coffee.
Yeah, I can smell it from over here, actually. It does smell a little bit like coffee.
Still too thick.
Yeah, that was not lava.
I don't know that was not lava.
Oh no, you think lava is, but that's not lava to me.
I'm not lava-ing this. Texture. It's getting there. I gotta mix it a few times. The problem is, if you knock out too much air, you can't go back. So if you screw it up, you have to start over. And I don't have the aged egg whites for that, so it's starting to kind of...
As someone who like really has no idea what's going on,
Yes.
how is there any air in there?
The egg whites are holding air. I have emulsified my egg whites.
Okay.
I have made them super fluffy. They are holding air in their little protein structure. You can see it's starting to flow now. It's actually getting a little better.
Because like I'm looking at this and I don't see any air.
The air is in the eggs. But you saw the eggs get bigger, right? They started out small enough to fit in that little jar. And then I whipped them, and they got like 3 times as big. It's all air. It's all air.
Oh, true.
Let's get them there.
But you were adding things as you went.
I did add sugar.
Right. That doesn't completely account for everything.
Oven's at temperature.
It is.
So now it's starting to pyroclastic flow, right? This looks like a pyroclastic flow to you? Lava.
I know, but I guess I just don't know how quickly lava would fall off a baking spoon
Well,
or a spatula.
I just don't know what type of lava we're talking about.
Yeah, like, I want to picture lava a little bit slower than that.
Well, I'm going to go with it's probably good.
But I don't know if it's a good test to, like, hold... I don't know.
Alright, so here's what we're going to do. This is where the fun begins.
Ooh, the fun.
I'm going to load up a piping bag. I'm going to make macaroons the size of this shape. So I'm going to put parchment paper on top of here so I can kind of see through. I'm going to try to make the same size macaroon. Okay. Let me wash my hand. Okay. I need a piping bag.
I mean, I feel like they wouldn't be very good as shampoo or conditioner.
Actually, Ebs. So, if you spend too much time, on like Instagram or Reddit, there's like these weird hacks for making like your hair nice, and a lot of people will put eggs on their hair. Like they'll make their own shampoo out of egg whites. So that's basically this, and they'll make their own like sugar scrub, and then I'm just assuming they just have a ton of just every fungus ever growing in their shower. I am all for tests and experiments, but I feel so if you're gonna use a shampoo, you're gonna need a detergent. I don't have any SDS in here. I don't even have any SLS in here.
Doesn't even have any SLS in here. Crazy.
Like the reason shampoo clean all the oil out, Ebs, is because of the detergent they have. So they'll use like a sodium lauryl sulfate or a sodium, what is the D in SDS? Sodium something. Sulfate. Sodium disulfate? I don't know.
I'm gonna go look it up.
But that is what is in most shampoo. SDS and LD and SLD. SDS, SLS. That is what gives you your detergent, which cleans the oil. I'm going to add my pyroclastic flow into my piping bag. Oh, Colonel Dupes, how are you doing? How is Miles Moranis? We are actually finishing, well, we finished the hard part of the macaroons. So now it's just the baking part of the macaroons. Thank you for the raid. Oh, Ants is coming through. PT part 74, 259. And our favorite Colonel Dupes. I am making a coffee macaroon. I'm using the egg whites and the ganache left over from my bake yesterday. Welcome in, Raiders. Raiders of the Lost Kitchen. It is awesome having you guys here on this Tuesday of Tues. I think I'm going to have to do this in 2 bags. Unfortunate. Yeah, how was your stream app? Dupes? PT is fine. PT, part number, yeah. Platinum is done, wow. I don't know that I think I platinumed, I don't know if I've ever platinumed a game. It's something I gotta work on. It is Wednesday. Oh no, are you in Australia? Oh, can you read me chat while
I'm not sure if being in Australia is a no-no situation.
Are you in Indonesia?
Japan.
Alright. I guess that's, not an oh-no.
Certainly not.
I am piping out macaroons.
What time is it in Japan right now, PT? What a great group of humans to interact with and communicate with other humans' emotions with. And communicate my very human emotions with. Ebs is a great... I forgot we were doing that. Ebs is a great friend.
Guys, don't stress
Yay,
out my
Bruno.
robot. My robot Newt is barely functional, okay?
12 p.m. on the day of the Emperor's birthday. Ooh. I feel very ignorant right now.
Me too. It is not 12 p.m.
Well, it's 12 p.m. in Japan.
And there's no emperor. Can I be the emperor of Canada?
Oh yeah, well we're in Canada and I guess Trudeau's the emperor or something.
Emperor Trudeau.
Or maybe the Queen of England is the emperor. One of those.
The queen who has COVID right now.
True, that happened.
True.
Bangu, hey man.
Hey everybody. Hey Bruno. How you doing, Bruno?
How's it going, Bruno? I saw you come in. Just means you get the day off. Very cool, very cool. So it's like a national holiday.
Nice. I wonder why there's so many national holidays this week. Like, the U.S. has President's Day. Canada has Family Day.
Well, I don't think. Okay, I could be wrong. I think Family Day is a British Columbia thing, not an all of Canada thing.
That's
But
probably
yeah,
true.
there was Family Day here, and President's Day in America, of course, which is a federal holiday, I believe.
Do you guys get a vacation coming up sometime around this week, Bruno?
Yeah, surely Switzerland has a national holiday this week, right, Bruno? Surely you don't have to work all week. That would be nuts.
Surely. You guys just always have holidays, right? That's what I've been taught. If it's a day ending in tog, it's a holiday.
I'll have to make sure to add Clueless to Lil Hand's 7TV emote collection for her channel. It's too good of an emote not to have.
Okay.
Lil Hand, you gotta have it.
I will add it.
Surely Bruno doesn't sleep. Surely he never closes his eyes even for a second.
Well, he won't sleep if he eats these macaroons.
Oh. Do they have coffee in them?
They've got. You just saw me.
I know, I saw you put the coffee in. I'm such...
They smell like coffee. Guys, I need to reprogram my computer. Like, literally, he saw me add
I did.
a
I saw
whole
her.
bunch of this in there.
What, is there coffee in this? I had to ask for chat's benefit. Some of chat wasn't here when it happened.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, man. 2 to 3 hours of sleep, Bruno. You can't do that. I mean, I guess you can.
2 to 3 hours of sleep.
But
That's 2 to 3 hours of sleep more than you need, is what I think I'm
Says
hearing.
the robot. No, Newt needs his sleep. Okay, so you get all of your macaroons, and then you kind of tamp them down. And then you convince Newt to get a hand wet, and then just kind of tap down each centerpiece so that there isn't a little poke.
You mean to do what? I need to press the middle
Get
with a wet finger?
Get your finger wet, and then just sort of flatten out the top.
Oh man, I have to be a kitchen helper. Oh no.
He can do it.
Pressing the middle, right?
Yep, you're just gonna flatten it out. Newt can do it. Oh, if I got 2 to 3 hours of sleep one night, I think I would just be out of it for like at least a week.
Oh, I gotta get my finger re-wet. Maybe I should wet multiple fingers.
Newt's working on it. We believe in Newt. I don't usually make him do things in the kitchen, but he's a good sport. Alright. This should be the last tray of them. I'm making fairly large ones. Yeah, exactly. Leo, Bruno's got to be only 20. He can't be lying about his age, because if he were over 30, he can't do less sleep.
I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with you guys.
Oh, Bruno, maybe you can.
First
work
of
nights?
all, sleeping 2 or 3 hours is painful when you're 22.
Only 22?
when you're 20 as well. When I was in high school, I ran on like 4 hours of sleep, and I was perpetually like dead. And I was young. It's not because I was like, it was still pain and suffering.
That's true.
Like, I don't think being 20 makes it so that having no sleep isn't bad. Like, you still feel the effects of it.
There have been studies that show sleep deprivation is worse than alcohol in terms of decreasing your ability to react to things.
Thank you, PT. I appreciate the belief. I probably messed it up, though. I did my best.
I think the batter is slightly thick.
Bruno, we like you too. It's really a shame that I can just like watch Bruno during daylight hours, and then it's like middle of the night.
For Bruno?
Yeah, for Bruno.
I know, Bruno's so cool.
Yeah, Bruno's actually 30, true.
Yeah, you might as well get... Exactly, just
They'll
sleep.
still taste good, true.
Oh, actually, no, don't drink. Man, I had to do a bunch of research into non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and then comparing alcohol, and you guys just don't drink. It's like the rates of everything just increase so much with alcohol. Like rates of cancer, your inflammation just increases. If you actually look at liver histology, you can tell when someone's been drinking because the zone, the fourth zone of their liver will have a whole bunch of damage to it. Like, zone 1 gets the most blood flow, so the farther removed you are from zone 1, you get like all this damage in your liver, and you can watch, oh, button mash. Hey, I'll stop talking about depressing things.
Hey, Button, thank you for the raid.
Thank you
we
for the
appreciate
raid
it.
so much.
We really appreciate it. How did your stream go? I hope it went well. Welcome in, Raiders. Lil Han is making macaroons tonight.
So I made eclairs yesterday, and I had leftover egg whites and leftover ganache. So I'm turning them into French macaroons.
Hello, Button.
And right now I'm doing the finicky part. You'll start to drink and smoke. No, don't do it, Bruno. Don't do it.
They're legal, so it can't be that bad.
When I have to look at the histology of your organs, I'm going to be very upset.
Classic.
Classic thing to say.
XSplit was not playing nice and was caught stuttering. I don't know what XSplit is. Is that a streaming tool of some kind? I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. Technical difficulties are the worst.
They are.
Just the worst. Hope you get that sorted out. Streaming tool, yeah. There's so many streaming tools.
I'm just using Twitch beta. It's the most basic of basics.
It works. I think a lot of streamers use it.
I think so. I'm gonna have a little tiny macaroon. Un petit macaroon. Un petit. OBS gang, yeah. I feel like Newt taught people how to do OBS. He's super into it. Normally, I'm more of a hardware person than a software person, so I just go with the easiest. But I'm happy to have you guys here. I gotta move these onto a tray. I will show you a cool thing with macaroons. So, you can kind of see with these, they're still shiny. The macaroon batter itself, it kind of gets a little seal on top. So, I'm gonna do what Newt was doing.
Yeah, maybe you want to show it on stream.
Yeah, so you just kind of get a finger wet and you just kind of dab it flat. Because I don't want little peaks in my macaroons.
Oh, good. That's what I was trying to do. Oh. I'm so glad.
Oh, macaroons are exciting. Oh, thanks. I hope these come out. Macaroons are good. When they come out well, they're delicious. When they fail, it's just pretty sad. So what you're kind of wait for before you stick your macaroons in the oven is you want a film to form. So I have some back here that I put the batter out first. Let's see if they're ready. Let me throw that on the ground. Okay, so you can kind of see that there's a different texture. You can tell they're ready if you touch them, and there's a film on it. So if your hand doesn't, oh, you can't see. If your hand doesn't get dirty, so nothing stuck to me. It's film forming up. So macaroons are very sensitive to humidity, and they won't form a proper structure if it's too humid or not humid enough. So they can be finicky. So I'm going to stick these bad boys in the oven for about 10 minutes. So the only rack in my oven that works appropriately is the middle, so I have to bake them one tray at a time. So it's okay that it took so long. So I'm going to stick these in there. Yeah, my fan isn't working. Okay, so what I'm going to do is set up the macaroon cam. This is exciting stuff.
Does this have to move forward?
Yeah, it's gonna have to move.
Yeah, I'll try to move it forward. Let me get this out of the way first.
I will angle it down too. Because this is the most exciting part. Let's set up the okay, that's good, that's enough. Set up the macaroon cam. So thrilling, you guys. You don't even know.
Actually, I don't even know if we have to move this far forward. Probably move the camera. No, it's fine where it is, I think.
All right, and I'm going to turn off that light. So exciting. You're going to see them pop up. Exactly. Unless I screwed them up. Then you're not going to see them pop up. Macaroon cam. There we go. All right. So the macaroons should start making feet. We should pop up and they should make feet. And we should be able to see it happen in almost real time. Let's see. There we go. Macaroon cam. Puff Watch. Puff Watch 2022. Exciting stuff happening on stream right now. So exciting. So this will take about 10 minutes. So I'm going to put this away. I'm hoping they pop. Puff, 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 puff. How excited can you be for macaroons? Alright, I've kind of made myself like the lasers from Entrapment in order to get into my kitchen right now. Or actually the lasers from any spy movie. You can just step over it because you're so tall.
I can. Carefully.
Flipper foot.
I'm stepping over the. Why am I doing this?
I don't know. Just go in that corner. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at those beauties.
There's some macaroons in the oven.
It smells nice too.
I think it does. Are you going to puff? They're not answering me. It's very rude.
Macaroons are not talking.
I know. I think it's because I don't speak French.
Oh, that's right. Macaroons only speak French.
They are French.
Wow, silly us.
Macaroon cam.
Oui, oui, macaroons.
Oui, oui. Parlez-vous English? Of course, my macaroons are francophiles. They would be. They would be. They're like, I think you're in the wrong province. I don't foresee good providence.
It's the only
correct Japanese.
It's the only right province to be in Quebec.
I think they would say, oui. Bonjour, macaroon cam.
I can try Japanese. It might work. It might work.
It might work. I mean, what do macaroons speak? We're more of a ground sugar. Youngo Pate. But, hey, we're waiting for the macaroons to rise.
Yeah, just macaroons here,
Just
unfortunately.
macaroon. Oh, yeah. We got some caffeine. Colonel Dukes. Appreciating the macaroon cam. You're Calgary Kane. Oh, wait, Calgary is Alberta. Yeah?
Calgary's in Alberta, yeah.
Yeah. Not quite Quebec.
Nope, not even
quite.
close,
Not
actually.
even close.
Not even
Not
remotely
even remotely
close. Yeah.
Canada is so big.
Yeah, Calgary is a very far stone's throw from Quebec.
I want them to puff. If they don't puff, I'm going to be pretty sad. I think they might be starting to puff.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about Quebec, but I don't know anything about it. Well, I mean, I know a little about it, but I don't know much about it. Never been.
Oh, they are getting feet. They're starting to get feet. They're getting feet, you guys.
Oh, what's the cam look like? Oh, it's hard to...
Can you see it? Oh, it's hard to tell. All right, I'm going to try to zoom closer. Can you push the camera back, the computer closer?
Oh, yeah, whoa, hang on. This is a very dangerous maneuver, guys.
Oh, Nova Scotia. That's a nice place. All right. Can you guys see the feet forming? Put the camera in the oven.
That's a good idea.
No, if I open the oven, they'll stop. But the feet are moving. Button sees it.
Oh, you're on move from LA to Nova Scotia. That's cool.
That is a cool area. I feel like
there's a lot of reasons people would move.
they are puffing. They're getting feet. They're definitely growing. This is exciting. This is exciting. Yeah, Nova Scotia is tough. There's someone in at my work who's from Newfoundland. So, very similar. They say Nova Scotia. They do. That's how they say it. They say Scotia. It's getting so puppy. Okay, so the way to tell when it's done is when you can jiggle it slightly, and the feet are still there, but it doesn't adhere. So if you take it out of the oven too soon, you won't be able to get it off of the paper. And if you take it out at the right time, it'll just pop off the paper, like super easy.
Yeah, it's puffing a lot. I think you can tell on the camera, on the stream.
I think you can see it.
You can see it's puffing a lot. Looking at the oven door, not through the camera, it's crazy. Like when you take what the macaroons were before going in to where they are now, so much puff. Sounds eye-popping.
It is eye-popping. This is
incredible.
exciting stuff. I know you guys are used to things like speed running, but this is speed baking.
This is a macaroon percent speed run, guys. But we're not gonna speed run it. We're gonna wait for them to be ready.
We probably should have set a timer for 10 minutes.
But you know, if they're ready in 9 minutes, it might be the world record. Who knows?
Exactly. I mean, we could be, with this next tray, we could beat the coffee macaroon world record.
I hate to do this, but I'm going to be the guy who asks, like, what qualifies as being the world record? If you pulled out, like, unfinished macaroons in 30 seconds, is it the world record?
No, they've got to be completely baked. They've got to be
world
record base.
Yeah, they have to be fully baked. Okay, so we got to set an oven to like 4,500 degrees.
Oh, this is not a good plan. But I've thought about this.
Is that a
325 degrees, dupes. I don't know if my camera can survive 325 degrees.
So let me ask this: Do food shows actually have cameras that are like heat resistant, so that we could actually have one in the oven? Or am I being dumb right now, even suggesting that? It seems like that would be like a technical nightmare.
Oh man, I think I'll have Newt hold the camera up out of the air while I open the oven to check if they're done.
I am going to be helping you guys.
I'm helping.
Okay, right now?
Yes.
Right now?
Right now. I think it's been about 10 minutes.
Hey,
Alright.
So sorry guys, how far away should I be? The heat! The heat! It's so hot. Okay, it's not that bad.
I think these are done. So
Look
you
at
want
this,
it to
guys.
jiggle slightly? Yeah.
Yeah, they're jiggling slightly.
But they're adhered. Yep. I think it's good. So I'm going to stick in the next set. So you can see how poofy these are compared to how it started.
So these are the finished macaroons, kind of, sort of. And these are the unbaked ones, which are very flat.
I think these are good.
It is, in fact, a technical nightmare. Yeah, it sounds like it. We're not prepared for such things. We're going to have the macaroon can outside of the oven. But future stream, maybe. Once we figure out the technical nightmare. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. There they go inside.
Okay.
And now
it is 36. So at 46, it will have been 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, let's just turn it like that, maybe.
Macaroon cam. You can mostly just see the dots on my oven. Kind of exciting.
It's unfocused. It's unfocused.
Yeah, back it up.
Now it's too low, though.
I am hoping that these are done. Yep, they're done. They're done. Okay, I gotta let them sit. Okay. Newt is setting up the macaroon cam. Okay, that actually looked good.
Wait, right here? Right here?
It was before. Yeah.
Something like that?
That looks good. Let's see if we can get 2 trays of macaroons going. I mean, they look like real macaroons.
I mean, they
They
are real macaroons.
So you can see some of them, they get kind of a hole in the top from our, probably too much water.
Was this me? Probably.
this was you. That's
Yeah.
okay though.
I have to assume it was me.
That's okay. I'll put them on the bottom. All right. So can you hand me the ganache?
Yeah. That's ganache a problem. That's not even
not.
a. Nope.
That's not. Just.
That's not a thing to say to anyone ever. Yeah. So there it is.
It smells good. Okay.
Ganache.
I'm going to microwave it very briefly, and then stir it a whole bunch.
Oh man, we sort of have a microwave cam there, sort of.
Microwave
not really.
cam.
You can't see it very well because the computer's very far away from the microwave. We got to get a third cam in here.
I know we need all the cams. Yeah. Make fun of Newt.
I mean, so you know, okay, so here's what I was thinking. So ganache kind of sounds like ganot, and then you're saying like, that's ganache a problem. That's ganache anything.
No. Ooh, jiggly.
Ooh, wow, look at that.
Ooh,
Look at that.
Oh, jiggly. Can you hand me a spoon? I like chocolate ganache. So I made this yesterday to dip eclairs in. Unfortunately, well, actually my eclairs were fine. They all got eaten. So there were only like 20 people in my office, and I brought like 40 eclairs, and they were all eaten by like lunchtime. So they weren't terrible, but they did not puff up properly, and it's because my oven is very bad with temperatures. Because actually, you could see in the macaroon cam, but the fan isn't running, so the air is not circulating properly. So I probably am going to have to fix that.
You kind of see stuff happening in the macaroon cam. Very slowly, but you can already tell that the thickness of the macaroons is expanding slightly. I can tell. I can definitely tell.
I made this slightly too warm. Now I'm going to have to refrigerate it again.
You microwave and then immediately refrigerate it. No, stick it in the freezer.
Alright.
Okay, that's ganache a problem. No, wait, I already used that
You
one.
already used that one. He's ganashing his teeth over this.
I feel like such an idiot right now, actually. I feel like such an idiot.
Okay.
I mean, I should have felt like an idiot the first time.
You can stick it in the freezer or the fridge.
I'm actually sticking it in the freezer right now. Okay. I'm sticking the ganache in the freezer.
It did it! Okay, so you can tell it's actually baked out properly because it will just come off the tray. It's a macaroon! So, it's flat on the bottom. It's puffy. It did it! Macaroons are difficult, so it's actually kind of, every time you make them, it's is it gonna work or not? These ones are getting feet! You can see the macaroons in the macaroon.
Oh yeah, it's
can.
definitely working
They're
right
puffing
now.
up. They
It's
are
definitely
working.
working right now.
We selected the right type of pyroclastic flow. I was concerned. Were you concerned?
Right. Again, it was requesting that it flow like lava.
Yes.
The
main
pyroclastic
instructions were mix until it has the texture of lava.
Right.
Right. And what does that mean? Apparently, it's what we made because they're working.
I feel like recipes have this very vague language because then they're never wrong.
It's true. They're gatekeeping their recipe. They're like, oh, you just know it when you see it.
Yeah, the flow wasn't like lava. That's your problem.
Yeah, see, next time try making a lava of a slightly softer starting material.
But I mean, part of it is just the technique that's involved with baking certain things is just so difficult to describe, so difficult to teach through a piece of paper.
Just fold it in. Exactly, dupes.
Just fold it in.
Fold it in.
I feel like isn't that like a meme or something? Just fold it in.
Fold it in.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen that.
It should be. How are you doing, Dupes? How's Mrs. Dupes? I saw in your chat, I think Mrs. Dupes was hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys are having fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting hit with like this Arctic blast right now, so it's kind of cold.
It is.
It was like warm for a while, and I was so excited, and now it's freezing.
Yeah, very cold now. Well, I mean, it's not super cold, but just colder than it was.
Macaroon cam. I think the macaroon cam is gonna catch on. They're gonna want one at the Super Bowl. Oh, Schitt's Creek reference. We gotta watch that.
Don't know what that is, dude.
Yeah, we gotta watch that.
I'm sorry, but like, I'm reading what you're saying, but
He's not picking up what you're putting down.
I couldn't tell you if that's a TV show or a movie or a place or
A time?
a time
When? Where? Who?
or a person, perhaps.
Whom?
A person who owns a creek somewhere.
He did watch Trailer Park Boys, though.
Like a little bit of
And
it.
I made him watch some Letterkenny.
Yeah.
So he's got some references. He's good. No. Nice one, Dupes.
That's a really good
aware
one.
of it.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That
Dupes
is
is learning fast. I'm Ganache aware of it. You're right.
Oh man. Look at them with their feet. Alright, can you grab out the ganache?
I can.
He is a delicate ganacho. I'm not gonna microwave it again if it's too cold. This is better.
I'm Ganacho buddy, friend.
That's ganacho cheese. It's kind of the consistency of cheese. Okay, stick it back in.
Well, thank goodness we don't have to microwave it again. That would be a thing.
I want it to be a consistency that. Oh, watch out. Okay.
This is my hand grabbing.
Okay, guys, this is what just happened. He bent down to stick it in our freezer. He dipped his hoodie string in it. Then he looked confused, grabbed his hoodie string in his hand, and then he got covered in chocolate.
It's Ganache problem, guys.
He's very coordinated, very put together.
I'm just gonna rinse my hands
No
off.
reason, just running the sink over there. Alright, it's been 10 minutes. Do you guys think the macaroons are done? They might be.
I, for one, do.
You're gonna have to
Wow.
wash that now. Covered in chocolate.
There's so much ganache in
I
it.
knew it.
Sorry. I'm gonna run the sink one more time.
He's a very good baker. He's very put together. One thing we can all say about Newt is that he is a very coordinated tall person. You know, there's that idea that tall people aren't coordinated. Newt just proves that wrong. Just blows that out of the water.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
He's so coordinated. I mean, he's wearing, blues and grays and greens. Looks great together.
Well, Dupes,
Very coordinated.
I'm Ganache, a bad baker. If you know what I'm saying. I think you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna check them. Will you move?
All right. Macaroon cam is moving again. Okay, hang on. All right, slowly backing away from the oven. Oop, heat wave incoming. Oh, it's hitting strong.
That looks good. Macaroon cam. See the macaroons. They look really good.
Yeah, this is like the limit of how far I can push the camera. About here. There's one sort of silly looking macaroon in the second row, all the way on the right.
Yeah, I ran out of batter.
Yeah, that was a little silly looking. All the others look pretty nice. There's a couple that are cracked on top again.
Yep, so that was me, too much water.
So comparing again, this is the second batch, and over here is the first batch. First batch looks a little bit fuller and cleaner, but they're both pretty good.
Yeah.
Both pretty good, honestly. Came out pretty well.
Professional. All right.
I guess I'm just going to continue to hold it forever.
Go this way.
Oh no, I'm going back. Never mind.
All right, let's stand up the macaroon cam. We'll make it a table cam. Don't show the mess. Don't show how messy our living room is. They don't need to see that.
Trying to adjust the camera quickly. Apologies
right.
for the slow adjustments.
Sorry, guys. We are not the most professional yet, but we're working on it.
Just trying to get the counter back up. Yeah.
There we go. That looks good. All right. So now we just need to assemble our macaroons. So I'm going to grab my first batch, which are nice and cool. If they're cooked, they should just peel off. No problems. So there's a little bit of softness there. I probably could have baked an extra 2 minutes, but they're pretty good. They're nice and light. Very nice. Very nice little. Oh, got stuck. Stuck in the fold. All right. So, all I need to do is assemble my macaroons. And let's see if I can grab a nice container to do that. Alright. So I always save my takeout containers. Okay. The camera is not getting the whole counter. That's okay. Let's move down. Oh, Bruno. You do need... Imagine seeing a stream clip in like 60 years. You do need sleep, Bruno. You should get some sleep if you need sleep. Everyone needs sleep. And you should... Don't be afraid to go to sleep. We love having you here, Bruno. You're awesome, but don't let your health... Don't let us come between you and sleep. Let's see. Ganache. Alright. Okay, Bruno, you go to sleep. If you ever visit, we will give you macaroons. Newt is nodding. Alright. I have some nice semi-sweet chocolate. So last night, yeah, see you in about an hour, Bruno. Last night I made ganache. It's just chocolate with heavy cream boiled and then poured on top. So it's quite tasty because it literally just tastes like chocolate. All right, Bruno. Yeah. Tomorrow Newt will be streaming. He's not me. He won't be baking anything. He will be playing video games. So you gotta save your sleepless night for tomorrow, Bruno. There we go. Okay. So I used to think that I was too lazy to use piping bags and that I would just, stick all the icing on by hand with the scissors. But actually, I've realized it's lazier to use a piping bag. All right. Can you come here and be a holder?
Yeah, I can hold.
Always ready.
So put your hand underneath the hold so that your hand stays clean. All right. Now that Newt is trapped, he can't move.
I think I got trapped.
We can make fun of him.
I can always let go of the bag.
No.
I can always stop holding the bag.
No.
Whenever I want.
No.
Nothing bad would happen.
I would be slightly sad.
That's bad. That's
Yeah,
true.
so.
But I mean, if you're making fun of me, you'd understand, I hope.
I would. I would. so this is just chocolate, heavy cream, a little bit of salt, and some corn syrup because I wanted it to be very soft. Because I was using it to top a eclair. But this is all leftovers.
The ganache is a bit heavy.
It is a heavy ganache.
Quite a heavy ganache.
Alright, I measure my chocolate by the pound.
As opposed to what, an ounce?
Kilogram.
Oh, well, I mean, that's...
No, that's the one thing I use the imperial system for.
We're supposed to grams?
Yes. Alright. And now, I cut off the tip. About that far. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very good. Alright. Here's my chocolate. We are finishing up these macaroons. Ugh. This ganache is like,
It's
I am too warm and now I'm too cold. And now I'm too
so
warm.
thick and heavy.
I know. I know. It'll work out. The temperature of your ganache is very
Particular.
particular, exactly. Just gonna throw some more macaroon shells. So these ones are baked slightly better. They're pretty much perfect. You can hear them. Pretty much perfect. That is what you want. They're hollow in the center. They've got little feet. Alright. I tried to make them the same size. Let's see how good I did. Oh. My ganache is too thick. First it was too cold, then it was too hot. It's very kneady. You'd think it was a bread with how kneady it's being. Anyway, ganache must be at the right temperature. And this is being troublesome. Newt, I smashed one of them. Alright, my ganache is too cold.
Microwave?
Oh no, it's so ugly. You have to eat it. Anything that's ugly you have to eat. It's the rule.
Well, even if it looks not ugly, you have to eat it, right?
That tastes really good though.
Oh yeah, the ganache. The ganache smells so strongly. Like it's such a thin layer ganache, but you can only smell ganache, which I guess makes sense.
You can really taste the espresso.
Hmm?
Can you taste the espresso?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna put a thin amount of ganache on. It's too thick, but if I microwave it, I will have troubles. Okay. There we go. So they're not going to be super pretty.
You can wait for it to warm up a little bit to room temperature.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Like you can just wait a little bit.
I will stand here. Because if I put too much pressure on them, the shells will crack. Let's see if I can. but they are nice. They're like little sandwich cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. All right, do you want to? I want you to juggle. That's why I've been telling you to juggle. Just stand here and juggle
Okay.
while I warm up the ganache.
I can juggle a little bit. I can juggle lemons or apples. No.
No.
No thanks.
No. I'm gonna stand here and warm up my ganache.
Try to be as far away from the camera as I can.
Yay! Ah!
Whoa. That was just
You're just tested.
a warm up. Just a little warm
Just
up.
a warm up. Ah!
It hit off my hand there.
You got
Oh,
me.
yeah. The ball got ganache on it.
He got me. He got me good.
Oh, see, this is why I didn't want to juggle. The next one's gonna hit the camera's gonna fall over, and the entire kitchen's gonna be set on fire.
I'm gonna.
Anyways, here we go again.
Anyways, let's go. Nothing bad could happen.
I feel like the more I juggle recently, the worse I'm getting at it.
It's because you're thinking too much.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Honestly, doing anything like talking, it does make it a little bit worse. Like, you really have to focus. Is it getting any warmer?
It is getting warmer.
That's a little better. It's pushing out of the bag a bit better.
That is a bit better. We will see how many we can do. It is better. It's a better consistency. All right. I'm not filling it a lot because this is a very strong ganache. Very, very strong flavor.
Hmm.
And I have a lot of cookies.
True. I'm gonna take my juggling bag.
You're my little jester.
Not sure. Whoa.
Woo.
Not sure if being compared to a jester is a reason to be happy.
It is.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm happy.
Anyone would be happy to be my jester. So this is it. This is macaroons. If you make a buttercream frosting, it's a little easier than a ganache because you don't have to worry about the temperature as much. But it's basically like a little Oreo. I'm keeping my filling thin. My cookie's big. Maybe I'll do more filling. I'll make some with more filling. There's a Korean style macaroon place near me, and they have like an equal ratio of filling to cookie. It's kind of crazy. Their cookies have so much sugar in them. There we go. That one's got a little more filling. So that I guess is more like the macaroons you see in the shop. Oh no, I crumbled it. That's okay. It's sticking in my box. No one will see it until they try to eat it. Let's see. How many cookies can I make? I'm gonna make a set. So I actually did good on the size this time. This is going to be quite a few macaroons. Doubles. So, see how many? You just want to make sure it's even because you need a lid for every bottom. So, okay. Is a lot of cookies. Ah, and I made an even amount as well. I have one extra. That's a lot of macaroons. Ooh. The filling is difficult. But I am trying. Gotta be very gentle. They're very finicky. It's not the most attractive chocolate, but it is going to be very tasty, so. That is what's most important in a baked good. I'm not selling them, so. I mean, I think they came out great. I can turn on my light a little bit. I can turn my light on party mode. Party mode light activated. They're like, you know, little, they look professional. In the party mode, without the party mode, they're gonna be tasty. So if you want to follow along with my recipe, it does work. Thanks, ants. I'm very happy they came out as good as they did. Sometimes when I make macaroons, they do not come out great. So, filling my box. I am excited. Anyone up to anything cool? Are you up to anything cool, ants? Are you still doing Dark Souls 2? Cat Jam. Did you just finish? Oh yeah, you did finish the marathon. Oh, okay, yeah. So you said your Xbox controller. You took it apart and now it's just not working, right? Yeah, maybe I should have been like, seizure warning, dance party at the end. But I'm just filling macaroons. I'm just chatting now. All the baking is done. And as this ganache gets to be a better temperature, it'll get easier to fill. Newt has gone through so many controllers that I actually bought him a specific controller fixing kit. Because he felt bad about how many controllers he was going through. Okay, now it's at the right consistency. Now the ganache is at the right consistency. Getting the temperatures right is difficult. Alright, I don't know if I need this much. Let's... Ooh, more colors. All the colors. All the colors. Okay. Let's go with... We're just gonna have a more chill color. It was a little bright. It was a little bright. Alright. Sorry, I had to stop the party. Alright, so now you can tell the consistency. This is the consistency you actually want your ganache to be at. I just got it too cold. And you broke a button, you fixed it, you reassembled without fixing the bumper, opened it up again. Oh, I'm sorry, ants. That's frustrating. Fixing all those controllers. I have a really, okay, so I have small hands, so I buy children's controllers, and I have this little tiny controller for Switch. It's blue and it's like this big. It's super tiny, and I like to use it, but occasionally just like the left input will turn on, and you can't turn it off, and it is horrible. And I had to just unscrewing it, yeah. I imagine it would be. I love that controller so much. I put in so much effort. And I like downloaded a new driver for it. I stuck it on my PC and everything. And it just stays on. I've bought a lot of controllers since Newt has started doing speedruns. Way more controllers than I ever thought I would buy. I mean, if it's already broken, I don't know what you can do worse. At a certain point, you can just Leroy Jenkins it. Whew. Finally at the right consistency. Although, I'm so afraid my bag is going to break. They weren't designed for this much pressure. So you do want your ganache to spread on like this. Not how it was at the beginning, when it was being a jerk. But when you are working with ganache instead of a frosting, the temperature is just so dependent. Alright. Let's fill some of these extra. Some people are going to get extra chocolate. You opened it again, closed it, and then opened it again. Exactly. Woo! That's going to be my macaroons. So I think an hour and a half, and you two could make macaroons. It's not too much. I think they've got a reputation for being super difficult, because they're a little finicky. They're a little hard. You got to get the temperatures right. But I think if you either use superfine sugar or grind it in your food processor, and then you're just very careful in making sure you get enough egg out, enough of the air out of the egg whites, I think you can do it. I don't think they're that bad. They are very finicky. They're also very tasty though, so. I know some people who make macaroons, they'll make like 3 or 4 flavors and they'll give them out as Christmas presents. I think that's a little excessive. Mrs. Dupes can make them if she had the right ingredients and time and information. But they taste good. Yeah, I have 1 extra shell, uneven. And they are delicious. She scoffed. She can make them. I mean, I just threw these together in an hour and a half. There's just little tricks to it. So I think the tricks really are super fine ground sugar. Let your egg whites sit in the refrigerator for 24 hours, then let them come up to room temperature before using them. make sure when you fold in the egg whites you don't overfold or underfold. And then watch your oven carefully for the feet. And that's how you get macaroons. So I think I'm going to end my stream for today. I'm going to have Newt come over and say bye and hang out. The perfect macaroons are a little crispy on the outside, nice and chewy in the center. I think these came out well. I'm happy with them.
I'm here too.
Here's Newt. He's here. I think we're gonna end out stream. Is there anyone we should raid? Any options? Any suggestions? Let's see who's on.
Look at the camera over the macaroons right
I
now.
know, isn't it so pretty?
Oh no, I was looking at the delay.
Oh, at the delay. Yeah.
My brain. I'm sorry.
I was like, oh.
CRB's live.
CRB, let's go raid CRB.
Yeah, I think he's doing Pogo Legend exams, which is very different from making macaroons, but CRB is a friend.
CRB is a friend of Newt and the channel.
Yeah, he's a gamer. Go say hi to him, guys. Give him some love.
Alright, I'm gonna
Great guy,
start this
that's
raid.
CRB.
CRB is awesome.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I hope you had fun, and I hope you learned something about making macaroons.
Yep. I hope you guys did. Thanks,
Yeah,
Ants.
take care, Ant. See you later, Dupes. See you later, Leo.
See you later, Dupes and Leo.
Don't
Oh,
be scared.
don't be
to see-
scared.
Leo, be cool, man.
CRB's super nice.
CRB's a very friendly person.
It's Ganache your average raid. Is that what gonna be our raid note?
Don't you know.
Donut Ganache.
Yeah, what do you want
Yeah.
our raid message to be?
Oh man. No, we did the Newt your average raid.
No, I'm
No.
not involved in this
Yeah,
raid
you're
at all.
not. I don't know. I think I'll just say hi, CRB.
That's what I do. I'm just like, yo.
All right. Thanks
See you
for
later,
joining.
Austin.
See you later, Austin.
Good seeing you, man.
It was awesome seeing you guys. Thanks for the raid button and dupes, and I'll see you guys around. I'll catch you guys on the other side and raid you guys sometime too. All right. I'll see you guys.
Good night, everyone.
night. Okay, so now I hit end stream.
Yeah, make sure you end stream. Make sure you do that. I'll say hi to Sir B.